Vocabulary words this week for Princess Hyacinth, the book that Miss Kellogg read for you guys this week. So these are some words they actually use throughout the book that we need to know. So these are words we don't normally use every day in our vocabulary, but it's good to know them, right? So we can use them if we want to. The first one is unusual, and that means not common or remarkable. So this house is very unusual, right? Because it's sitting on top of a rock that doesn't look very big. So that's very unusual. The next word is dreadful, which means very bad or awful. So if you take out the trash, or sometimes your trash will smell bad, that means dreadful. That's a word that you could use. Say, oh my goodness, Mom, that trash smells dreadful. The next word that we're going to learn about this week is impossible. Not able to happen. And this is when you tell yourself you're doing an activity, let's say a math lesson, or maybe a reading lesson or a writing lesson. You're like, this is impossible. I can't do it, right? You just tell yourself it's impossible. So it's that thought that you're not able to do it. It's not able to happen. Firmly is the next one, and that means in a way that uses strength. So sometimes when somebody shakes your hand, they might shake it a little too hard. Okay, so they do it really firmly, and that is what that means. So just real firm grip. Okay, so it's sometimes you'll hold your cup or your bowl when you're going to the kitchen to your table. You'll hold it firmly so you don't drop it out of your hand. Bob. Now, Bob this is not a name, Bob. This means to make a quick or jerking movement up and down. And so I use this image, and this is actually a fishing line. And if you've ever been fishing, when you cast your line out, you have a little bob at the end here, and you'll watch the line. And when the fish comes up to grab the line, it kind of bobs up and down because it's jerking up and down in the water because the fish has the hook. So that's what bob means. It's a jerking motion. So it's that movement where it goes up and down. And the last one is notify. And notify means to tell about or give notice of. So your mom or dad might notify your grandparents or your aunts and uncles or maybe their friends, hey, I'm going to notify you that I'm going to come over your house right now. So they're telling them that they're coming over. You might notify or tell your parents, all right, I'm ready to go to bed, right? So you're notifying them that it's time, you're feeling sleepy and it's time to go to bed. So notify just means that you're telling something to somebody else, to tell about. And that is it for this week. Those are your 6